Okay, hello. Uh, so today we're going to be continuing our edition of learning in Java and processing. So I'm just going to open up my quick access really quickly, and I'm just going to open up processing. Alright, so just open up processing right now. Alright, and here we're going to do a simple code that I've never written before. This is all coming from me, and these are my ideas and my type of layout and processing. Alright, so open up processing. So here's my plan, and I want to explain it. Okay, I'm glad that I've reached 13 subscribers, and once I get the 15 subscriber mark, I will make a trailer for my channel and I'll upload it. For those of you guys who want to see one, just help me get two more subscribers. Get 1, 2, and then I'll make it. A trailer. Could not save the preferences file. Okay. Alright. Nope. Alright. So here it is. Rid of the blank. Here in processing. And the first thing that I want to do, I look the first thing I want to do, okay? You know, there are a couple options, okay? Either you can right now go ahead and start renaming it already if you know what your project is. But the first thing I want to do is, I always want to do this, is write in comments what we're going to be doing, okay? So maybe I might want to write, um, maybe I want to write ocean. Let's say I want to make an ocean, right? So I can do that first, okay? And maybe I want to do a fill of, or maybe I want to do ellipse, 400, 265, 100, and I'll have to define function ellipse. So let's do that right here, okay? So write function ellipse equals create ellipse. Make this in all caps. Cannot define a class type named function. And so that I can write create canvas. Not find class or type name function. Maybe you guys, you might have to go to P5 and look at some of the references we can use, okay? So I'm just going to quickly go over here to p5.js. And, for example, let's look at our tree sketch. This is the trees we made. You guys remember the trees? These are the trees. That music is super interesting. I have no idea why I chose that music. Honestly, I don't like it. Do you guys remember, so when we did pre-finished sketches, Zap Splash where I got my sound and Unsplash is where I got my image, remember? So we have variable music over here, function preload, function setup. Maybe we could do that too. So function setup, okay? Look how it comes up in blue, okay? That means we named a function. And then we did a bracket over here. Function setup. Create canvas. And then remember the next step. Let's go back and see. Create canvas. That should be in a separate line of code. Create canvas. Now it depends on how big we want our canvas to be, okay? Let's say I want mine to be 600 by 400, okay? What's next? Alright, and then do this. But are we done yet? We are not done yet, actually, okay? We need to make function draw. And I'll fix the whole classify function thing later. Just give me 1 second. So then there was function draw. Okay, function draw. And that was pretty much the same thing, okay? So function draw, and then we just like put whatever we want in it. Okay, we even had our own background to choose what kind of like background color we wanted. So let's say I wanted the background of 220 and 400. Notice how because the GC was built in here, we have to like write it and stuff. Okay, so what happens when I click run? Yeah, we need to so we can write this in Java. Why? I want to show you guys an example. This was something that I made. It was a tree in processing that I saw. This is how I made one. You guys may have seen this. I saw it and I wanted to also do it. This was the tree, okay? It was like this. And look at how they did it, okay? How they wrote Java. And how we're gonna have to get used to it as well, okay? We can't necessarily like do functions and stuff in here, okay? So they did float theta, void setups, they give it a size. So we can do all this stuff, but it's the functioning part which gets kind of a little bit messy. So, what's that? Where's our other sketch? I don't know how to get back to our other sketch. There it is, there's a sketch. I can close that for now. So this is our sketch, okay? And honestly, we can't now. We could say, what is this? Let canvas equals 50. Now what? Semicolon after create canvas. Now, over this, just delete this. We're gonna start all over again, okay? Maybe missing a semicolon. Oh. So, I'll delete this as well. So I just drew a rectangle, okay? Now how do I fill the rectangle, okay? So let's go back to our stream processing sketch. So remember, I made a size, okay? We're gonna have to do that as well, okay? Void setup, okay? This is how we're gonna do it, okay? Void setup. And it was just something I wanted to get you guys into. So right here, right, void. So the word void and setup. And what was it? Okay. Setup. This is like our create canvas function, except this is void setup. And we have to give it a size. So in this sketch, it was 640 by 360. So we could do 600 by 400. I think Sam's coming.
Yeah, they can see me.
Yeah, I know. Right, so yeah, there's that. We got void setup. And then did I do the bracket? Yeah. We don't need a semicolon for that. Alright, so void setup. this after the line of code though. No, we made a mistake. We made a mistake. With void setup, but you don't write the code in there. No, never mind. You don't need this now. What am I doing? And then you can just close this. Right, so we got void setup. Actually, I'm going to keep this thing over there so I don't have to keep looking it back and forth. I won't be able to see you guys for some time, but that should be fine. Okay, and there we go. So we got void setup. We have our size, and then we close that. Now you're gonna write void draw, okay? Now write void draw. So now write void draw. Okay? Void draw, okay? And you got a rectangle over here. But now let's say I want to write a background, okay? So I want to like make a background. Background 20, 10, 200. You have a background. And then we have a rectangle. Now if I click play. Cannot classify void. Let's see how to fix that. Could not classify file tab void. So here's the tree. It starts as a line and then it kind of branches out until it's a square. Alright. So we might have to define void. Okay? Because in this sketch over here, what I did was I didn't like necessarily get this thing right. Could I just like write let void? I just write let void. Yeah, I can do that. Because then let wouldn't work. Need a new plan. After JavaScript's a little bit, Java's a little bit complicated. We might have to actually. Could I debug this? Enable debugger. No, I don't need to debug anything. I need to figure out a way to like make this code actually like run, okay? And I don't think let void is gonna help me, okay? And I don't think we can just like turn this into p5.js either, because void isn't really gonna help me. I think we're gonna have to like do something else with this. So how about this? We could take this, what we've coded here, and then maybe we might have to like actually though. Or is it that I spelled void wrong? Maybe it's just that. Is it just that I spelled void wrong? Is it just that? Don't debug. Play it. There we go. It actually works though, you guys. You guys, it actually works. Let's go. I just spelled void wrong. That's it. So now we finally know our mistakes. And I'm so happy that now, let me close this for now. That now, we finally figured out how to make a sketch like in p5.js. So instead of using function, we're going to use void. And by using void, what we can do is we can like accomplish so many things. Now, why is a rectangle so small? It's because I made it super duper duper teeny tiny. For example, our setup is 600 by 400, but a rectangle is super super tiny. So maybe we could make it a little bit bigger. I'm gonna like increase these number values a little bit. We're adding 2 zeros. Now might be a little bit too big. Or no, it's still fine. It actually fits in there. So here's our background of our sketch, and here's our little white rectangle right over here. I'm gonna take a quick break and I'm gonna be right back. So in the meantime, you guys can just look at this cake and review my code. Okay, good. Alright, I'm back. So that's really it for this video. Now you're like, what? That's it? But remember in Piece of the Juice, where in the first video we were like, what? That's it? That's today. I'm taking it step by step, you guys. Like how we did in Piece of the Juice. It's similar, okay? So now I'm going to do, and we can always visit this, okay? So remember, practice makes perfect, okay? Don't leave this video with just doing this, okay? Please do something else, okay? Make stuff, okay? Translate P4.js into Java, okay? And here in processing, and it's gonna be very easy, okay? Rectangles, ellipse, whatever you want, okay? And if you need help, just ask me, okay? I know I had to refer back to that line of code because even I wanted to teach you guys as well. But yeah, so now just do a file, and we can always rename it later, okay? Um, rectangle sketch, and if you see here to save, make sure it's all files, okay? And then make sure it's saved in the right place, and it's saving, okay? Now we can close this, close this, close this, and that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you later. Bye bye.